Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a... It's Pele! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great chance! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, how's that for a class finish? And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
That is good alertness. Chance here to counter. And it's Maicon. Beckham. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's an excellent interception. Maicon. Valverde. Oh, it's Beckham. Joellinton, Maldini, and it's Joellinton. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Here's Vieira, Nesta, and he's forced to go back. Dunk. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Beckham with the... He gets big! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without complication. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Oh, smashing header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Argentina still without a single shot on target. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Beckham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Nedved. Puskás. And it's Kukçu. Puskás powering forward here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vieira. Ball played for Kukçu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. And this is Pelé. Oh, takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And it's hoisted clear. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the... Chance, surely! Off the post! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Valverde is the team's great visionary. Ferdinand. Nedved. And this is Beckham. Delivered. Big header! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never...
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And it's Messi. Kukçu. Great vision, brilliantly cut out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Joellinton. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's cut it out. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Icon is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi looking to add to his goal. Kukçu. And it's Carvajal. And here's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's Rijkaard. Probing pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi,
for this match was
just about up to the hour now.
649.
And that's a good ball. Icon. Valverde. Nesta. Nesta goes long. Moved on forwards. Nesta cuts out the pass. Puskás gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22.
The most accurate pass.
Hullet. Number 8.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Number 6. Federico Valverde.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Number 99.
Joellinton.
Jan Koller.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 11.
And this is Neymar.
Number 10.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Number 21. Pirlo. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Nesta deals with that comfortably.
Figo quietly revving up. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Neymar tries to pass it through. It's Park Ji-sung. Out to the left it goes.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a promise.
Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
Gets his head on it! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And he shoots! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foot in. And here's Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Joelinton. That's Park Ji-sung. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. And this is named.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
And again!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely shaped ball. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Played out wide, chooses to go, and Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Joelinton, Messi, Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Judge, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's their second corner of the game. Pedro, and the shot! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Puskas! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kukçu. Messi. Otto gets a foot in here. Beckham. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He can run onto that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Approaching the half-hour mark. Vieira threads one in. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And it's Kukçu. That's Vieira. Puskás, little pass back. And it's Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi. Argentina finding their passes. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Just eases him off the ball. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckham. Haaland dominates aerially so often. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan get their fourth corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Argentina are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Pedro Neto. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. That's a little off target. And it's Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. And they can counter here. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Otto cuts it out. Gattuso. Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. He gets big. And he hits the net. AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan grab the equaliser, and Messi! Missed by a fraction. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pele. He has found the way through. That has not gone well. Van de Ven. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Puskas, and he's been shifted off it. There's a sharp little ball here. Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 10. Messi.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Número 13.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Cambio.
Figo is always looking to play quality balls.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kupchu, and this is Ronaldinho. Ferdinand gets it away. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Argentina go into the lead.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
And the shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Kupchu. And it's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic goes steaming forward. Now it's Figo. Figo, he's got tall. It's in. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Carvajal has it out wide and in space. And this is... takes a shot! Goal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 added minutes on the board. Otto. Doku looking to be a menace. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one.
Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina are all... Vitinha! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Nedved. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Pelé. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Puskas really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Kukcu goes short. Bergomi did well to stay calm there.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Dink through. Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Joellinton, and here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Puskas knocks it out wide. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Nedved. Vitinha. France finding their passes. Nedved carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Nedved with the delivery.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That is lovely. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself. Nedved! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Messi. Now it's Puskas. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hullet. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nedved picks it up out wide. Vieira. Joellinton, and the counter is on. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Gullit receives it in a wide position. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi picked out brilliantly. Kaku! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. And again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha, Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got tall. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a pretty loose pass. Puskás. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Joellinton.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Messi, nice interception, well timed. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Just about up to the hour now. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Robertson, he's a sharp little ball here. Vieira.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 11.
And it's Luis Suarez.
10. Messi.
And he's managed to get free.
8. Entran número 97.
Tries
número
to play
5.
it through.
Número 7. Número 13. Cambio.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Guti. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Totti. And he's had it nicked away. Nesta. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Rafael Leao. Great vision. Big chance! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shoots! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Vieira. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Totti, that's an imaginative pass. The final 5 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Vieira. This might spell danger. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. And the shot! He's got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
He gets big! Sticks it away! Simple, certain, effective. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina desperately.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Elise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Swings it across. Nesta is there. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. He is through here. That's a throw. Oh, that's nice. Iniesta. Nice control. Iniesta, big header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele, Puskás, Kupchu, Puskás, and a chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That was easy, almost too easy.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Pirlo.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the finish! No mistake! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. The pass has gone astray, and there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo to take it as usual. And he's there to clear it. Good ball, good take. Chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Celtic have their third corner. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Puskas. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Puskas. He's found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes for a shot! Kukçu. Joellinton. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. No way through, so back it comes. Shoots!
Joellinton really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Elise. Muscular approach does pay off here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Now it's Kukçu. Now it's Puskas. Puskas!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please turn towards the
Neither
screen
side
for
holding
a
back
special
here. It has
presentation
been
featuring
quite a
our
half,
guest
this.
performance
Well, I think the
today.
message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Kukçu, who's set up one goal so far. Joellinton. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. And here's Kukçu. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Now it's Pele. And he's only too happy to take that back. Look at the space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini gets over and intercepts. Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nesta. That's Vieira. And here's Messi. Now it's Puskás. Knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at here. Great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 24. Mbappe.
Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 14.
Argentina finding their passes.
Coming on the field.
That has been cut short.
10. Bebeto.
Played towards the front line.
17. Griezmann. Number 7.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Perez.
And it's Griezmann.
Substitution in progress.
Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a promising position. Joellinton. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aubameyang.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, Aubameyang, and the shot! Off the post! Perez. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. It's Park Ji-sung.
Whatever happens, that's the kind...
Can he finish? They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see...
He's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Park Ji-sung. Joellinton could move up a gear here. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Griezmann. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim, with a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Has a look and plays it forward. Pelé. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And that's caused a worry or two. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Joellinton threads one in. Kukçu receives it in a wide position. Saka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No luck with that dink over the top. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi, now it's Pelé. Pelé is having a shot! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Saka gets into a good position. He's got tall! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's picked his way through, and it's made its way to him. Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. Tigres looking to pass their way through. Maldini. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pass is just off target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kukçu. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement, and he's in on goal. He's cut it out, and he's taking no chances there. Aimed beyond the defence. Pelé! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Kukçu. And this is Pelé. Kukçu. That's very neat. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Pele! It's Pele! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that has put paid to that. Puskas. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Carvajal stood his ground strongly. Saka is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Carvajal. Now it's Pele. Joelinton. Referee has just said play on. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Saka. Looking to go deep. Corner given. Yeah, gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Pele. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. He's in a good ball. Shooting chance! Puskas knocks it into space. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Argentina deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries to play it through. And he's heaved it away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for a runner.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. And the shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there was his third, and great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He might be in here!
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ferdinand with a fine tackle. Ferdinand with the clearance. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind...
Puskas! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on... Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And one more try! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! So that goal then?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. He's got away. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Doku. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here. Doku driving forwards. Time added on 4 minutes. Bergomi cuts it out. Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Doku. And that is that. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Seedorf. And it's Hullet. That's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Ferdinand. Seedorf. And it's Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Joellinton. Cruyff. Oh, super ball! He has found the way through, and it's played into the middle. Kukçu. Puskás. Carvajal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Puskás. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And it's Cruyff. Pele tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. A probing pass. Nice interception. His position could be danger here. And that's a shot at goal, and he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kukçu. Messi has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's having a go! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Now it's Pele, and here's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. That takes a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Cruyff. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pele. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. And they can counter here. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Kukçu, who does have an assist to his name. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele with the cross. That's really well cleared. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Joellinton. Half-time getting close now. And it's Joellinton. Can he spark a counter here? Ball played for Kukçu. Pushka goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que los voluntarios de cada sección se presenten inmediatamente en la sala.